The mission of Manhattan Legal Services is to fight poverty and seek racial, social, and economic justice. The justice system doesn't work if only some people can access that system. Everyone deserves justice, and everyone deserves the right to live a stable, dignified life, a life free of want and poverty. But also, our civil society depends on everyone having access to resources.
I think the greatest strength of Manhattan Legal Services is the fact that we are embedded within the community. It's the men and women of Manhattan Legal Services who are in those neighborhoods and advocating for the most needy citizens in New York each and every day.
The benefits unit at Manhattan Legal Services is very important. Government benefits are giving people access to basic needs, food, shelter, health care. Government benefit can not only solve a lot of non-payment eviction cases, which we do on a daily basis, but what we do help people staying afloat after the eviction proceeding. It helps them maintain their income, and it prevents that they will come back to housing court in the future.
My mom is Iluminada. She means everything to me. I'm actually adopted. She raised me as her own, and she turned 95 yesterday. She does have dementia, but she has great energy. Truly, to know her is to love her.
Iluminada is a client that came to us through housing court. She was in rental arrears over $17,000, and her landlord had filed an eviction case against her. So she came in to seek assistance and was assigned an attorney in our unit. And we found out that Iluminada had adopted 2 children when they were very young, and her adopted son at the time was actually stealing the money from her, stealing her benefits, was very violent towards her and her daughter, Venus. She lost her benefits, her Section 8, which helped pay a portion of her rent. So she had really fallen on arrears because of the financial abuse that her son was doing at the time.
The landlord was trying to evict my family. We've been here our entire lives. And even thinking about having to relocate brought us an incredible amount of stress. It's almost heartbreaking to speak about. I've lived there my entire life. I don't know another home. And that being ripped apart and taken from you, it's just so heavy to deal with. We had to figure out how we were able to provide for ourselves, how we're going to be able to put food on the table. It was just so hard.
We applied for what we call a rental assistance grant, which is also known as a one-shot deal through Human Resources Administration. We were able to get an approval of over $17,000. But that was a big difference between being homeless or living in an apartment that she had been in for so long. So Iluminada was able to continue to live in her apartment. She did not have the dread of being evicted hanging over her and her daughter.
When we found out we were getting the one-shot deal and we can stay at our home, our first immediate reaction was tears. Immediately, we were just grateful. That definitely was something that brought us so much joy. We're okay now. Just to be able to keep my mom comfortable because of what Manhattan Legal Services was able to do for our family is just such a blessing. On behalf of my mother, my family, I want to thank Manhattan Legal Services for giving us our home back. We're so grateful for everything that the team was able to do for our family.
We're working along with partners, along with pro bono, along with community groups toward a day when every client that comes to our door can get services, can access the benefits and the legal help that they need.
The city of New York is so dependent on all of its citizens, including those who are low income, to make this city work. And Manhattan Legal Services works day in and day out to make sure that those citizens have the best protected, safe and affordable housing, that are safe in their family with domestic disputes, that their immigration rights are protected.
Justice means to me, everyone in this world having access to basic needs.
Justice means righting a wrong.
Justice means everyone has a voice.
Justice is access to benefits that people deserve.
Justice to me means everyone feeling seen, heard, and respected under the law.
I want to start by thanking our clients who are absolutely heroic in the face of overwhelming barriers. And it is an inspiration every day to watch how they fight for their rights and their dignity. But I also want to thank the amazing and awesome staff at Manhattan Legal Services who come to work every day prepared to engage in that fight on behalf of their clients. And we all share in the missions. We don't do this alone. We need resources, which allows us to expand our impact deeper into communities. Thank you.